Welcome ladies and gentlemen, in today's Helldiver 2 video I will be telling you the 3 best WARBOND items you should be using. These free WARBOND goodies won't only just make yours and the squad's life easier, but you can also go in solo Helldive difficulty missions and come out alive with all the samples, XP and requisitions you've collected. Now the last item may surprise you, but it's well worth it. Alright, so just to kickstart this off, we're going to be talking about the stamina enhancement perk. Stamina is super important. If you stay still, you are sure to be killed by the automatons and eaten for breakfast from the Terminds. Now personally, I am running the armor Trailblazer along with this helmet, which also gives secret buffs to stamina and speed, which we'll be discussing in another video. Subscribe to get notification for that. Having this armor and perk combination, you will always outrun the enemy and will never ever be short of stamina. Now this is especially useful on Helldive difficulty as you will be overrun and swarmed by the enemy. Repositioning is super important and this will allow that. Selecting the stamina enhancement won't just give you the boost but also your teammates, which they will enormously be grateful for. And to get the stamina enhancement perk, it costs around about 70-75 medals. So grind and get this perk as it is absolutely paramount when it comes down to doing difficult missions. Moving on to the next amazing WARBOND item to unlock are the impact grenades. Game changer is an understatement. The fact that impact grenades explodes as soon as it hits an enemy or surface makes this game way more enjoyable, not to mention more sufficient. Especially when it comes down to destroying the nest eggs or closing bug holes, it does it instantaneously. A grenade that can take out swarms of clustered enemies straight away is a must have. This is really good against both enemy factions. The Terminds are always overwhelming you in huge group numbers. One grenade can get you multiple kills. And against the automatons, it can take out those tankier enemies such as them walkers, which you can't get from the front. You have to take out the pilot from behind the arm. And you don't have to cook the grenade or time it just to get kills. You can just throw it and it will just destroy as soon as it lands. This is by far the meta grenade. So guys, this is absolutely important. You need to get this, especially if you're playing in a Helldiver difficulty or even like those missions where you need to eradicate a load of robots or bugs. It will come in clutch. And okay, so finally the last item. This item may surprise you, but honestly is actually one of the best items you can get from the WARBOND. Now we all know the SG-225 shotgun is the meta weapon. Hands down, it is the best gun against the Terminds and the automatons, okay? And if you're not using this, then you are at a huge disadvantage. However, this is not the last weapon I will be talking about. The third and the most important WARBOND item I truly believe that is absolutely one of the best weapons currently in Helldiver 2 is the secondary weapon, which is the P19 machine pistol. Now hear me out. If you compare the P19 to other secondaries, it doesn't come close to how good this gun can get you out of sticky situations. It's a one-handed wielding gun, which means you can run and fire upon the enemy who are chasing you without costing speed of movement. Now of course the other secondaries do the same thing. However, the P19 its fire rate is absolutely incredible, 1100 rounds per minute. Now the recoil of the P19, it is manageable if you can run and hip fire accurately, which will come from practice. And because of the high fire rate, it's harder for the enemy to avoid the bullets. Now I have spent over 10 hours with the P19 machine pistol and it has got me out of death situations a lot. And not to mention, it's actually a great gun to shoot upon the enemy face forward too, because it will shred them to pieces due to, again, the high fire rate, 1100 rounds per minute. Although the damage is 60, the fire rate actually just multiplies that and you can shred through the enemy like butter. Now that I've mentioned all 3 best WARBOND items, I should tell you guys what they all have in common. Combining all 3 WARBOND items, they all have speed. That is the common trait. And speed keeps you alive in Helldivers 2. The stamina enhancement allowing you to run faster, further and longer. The impact grenades exploding the enemy instantaneously, completing objectives faster. And lastly, having a weapon which shreds through the enemy due to its very fast fire rate. And I know all us Helldivers have been in situations where we have been absolutely overwhelmed by the enemy. And we just run out of ammo, we run out of options, and we just die. and we come back from the airship, dropping in again in our hell pods, and we die again. Why should we do that? Why should we carry on sacrificing our lives and keep on dying? These 3 items will keep you alive, and they will keep you and your teammates from completing missions on the hardest difficulty, which is Helldive, more sufficiently. I hope this video has helped you. I hope this video has given you a little bit more knowledge on these items and how they will help you out. These are my opinions at the end of the day. This is what I run in Helldivers 2. Give it a go. This is Helldiver DingaLingaSingh, out.